And on Monday, we introduce you to a specialized auto body shop in Clinton that brings new life to old cars. Tonight, we'll show you two men who've beamed back in time. Yesterday, we introduced you to Peggy and Les Driscoll of L&P Restorations in Clinton.
I guess the first car would have been the one that we owned, which was a 1967 442 convertible Oldsmobile.
Here's a photograph of that car that, back in the day, 1967, cost about $3,000.
Muscle cars are more my favorite.
Among the muscle cars they've worked on is Dave Miller's 1969 Chevy Camaro Z10.
Yeah, so 69 Camaros, I mean, they made about 250,000 of them. This car is what's called a Z10. It's very rare.
Fashioned after the 1969 official pace car used in the Indianapolis 500, the Z10 is Miller's favorite.
For some reason, the lines and the body style, 69 is just what I fell in love with.
We're about 2 years in it.
When Scott Robinson began working on his car at L&P Restorations, it looked a lot like this frame, the skeletal remains of what used to be. Today, nearly complete, the steel body shines like a gem.
To me, it's the most beautiful car that's ever been made. It's a 68 Charger RT. It's a Coke bottle, and if you ask some people, they will say this is the prettiest car that's ever been made.
Robinson says his 68 RT was manufactured just one model year, making it rare from the get-go. As for the name, Coke bottle, that's derived from the car's curvy shape.
And I can show you under the hood, and you can see how original it looks under here.
The key word is original, from the motor to the color, to the labeling, to the lettering. Everything, while refurbished, has to be original.
So you want to have the right galvanizing on the bolts. You want to have the right hoses with the right markings, just because that's the way I like it.
The biggest challenge was, again, trying to find original parts.
For Robinson's RT, which he plans on entering in auto shows, the search for parts went nationwide because they had to be just right, like the soon-to-be attached hood latch that will fasten to the two tan-colored holes.
I had to find the part in Las Vegas. I looked all over the country for that one specific part. Then it came in, then we had to re-blue it, and then we'll put it on probably this week.
Robinson's car is about 2 to 3 months away from completion. Miller's Camaro rolled out of L&P Restorations about 10 years ago. If you ask them, they'll tell you their vintage cars are priceless, just like their memories of years past.
My really first car when I was 14 was a 69 Camaro.
When did you first see one of these?
I saw it with my parents. It goes back to I'm middle-aged. I've got a couple of dollars in his pocket. Remember their parents had one, and of course you want to kind of go back to your childhood.
Now, both Miller and Robinson say that their cars would cost well over $60,000.